All right, guys, welcome back to another Basics of Strongman with Zach McCarley. It's been a little bit. Things have been a little bit hectic. I went out and got a chance to be on ESPN over at Clash on the Coast. That was pretty rad. Didn't get the lift that I wanted, but hey, that's okay. Saving it for another day. Let's get straight into this, though. This is the series where I talk about how to begin your journey in Strongman and the very basics of Strongman. So, today on Basics of Strongman, we have episode 9, Contest Peaking. Again, this is just the very basics. We're going to have a lot more in-depth stuff over on Strongman Technique. So if you haven't checked out that playlist, I highly suggest you do so. But today on Contest Peaking, I want you to walk away from this with a idea that you want to be at your best at the contest, right? That's when it's important to be at your best. I don't want you at your best in the gym. I want you at your best, absolute best in the contest. Okay, a lot of issues that come up in this process. Too often, people want to be gym heroes. They want to have those ego lifts. They want to be like, oh, I'm going to max 2 weeks before the contest, and then I'm going to max again at the contest, and I'm going to do even better the second time I max. Guess what, bud? It's not going to happen. Don't do that. It's not good for you, right? And it will lead to things like overtraining, getting hurt, CNS fatigue. People max too often. That's one of the biggest problems. They go way too hard and they think that they can recover from it and they get all headstrong and it never works out. It never works out. You need smart training, okay? You need to avoid poor diet. You need to avoid poor rest. And you need to embrace self-care, right? All these things are issues that pop up with people that don't peak correctly for contests. But good news is the solution is easy, okay? Very simple solution. Just be smart. Don't be a dummy, okay? Check the ego at the door. Just check the ego at the door, man, okay? This is a basic diagram of what occurs. And this is a similar diagram to what I showed in the past. But on the left-hand side is health, on the right-hand side is injuries, and on the vertical axis is your progress, right? This is an optimal peak progress that you could achieve. On the bottom is your training. The training load increases, right? As you increase your training load, you get better results, only up until a point. And then you enter overtraining territory and you get injuries. You get issues popping up. You get aches. You get permanent damage to your body that will not heal, okay? I definitely suggest easing into these things. And for ease of use, I have 2 things to say. If you only take 2 other things away from this, aside from you want to be at your best at the contest, you take 2 other things away from this, it's going to be more is more, better is better, okay? More does not equal better. No, more does not equal better, okay? Wrestlers, you know this, right? And then when in doubt, less is best, okay? So more is more, better is better. And when in doubt, less is best, okay? If you're exhausted, just get the extra rest, man. That is some of the best advice that this 6-time national champion, 1-time world champion can give you. I can give that to you. All you have to do is listen, right? So that concludes today's episode. I also do want to mention, seeking optimal training. If you're interested in more of that, then check out our Strongman Theory playlist, and specifically episode 7, where I talk about seeking that optimal training. Okay? Again, this is just the basics. The basics of Strongman is where I tell you how to get into Strongman and just the very basic things. This is just the very surface, it's the tip of the iceberg. You want to dive deeper into the theory of it, that's for Strongman Theory. That's another playlist. It's here on the channel. It's free forever for everyone. Of course, if you appreciated this, like, share, subscribe, all of that stuff. And if it can help anybody that you know, then please reach out to them and give them this resource, because that's why I'm creating it. It's for everyone to have a free resource for extremely valuable information pertaining to Strongman. So, anyway, The upcoming months might be a little bit sporadic with my releases of these videos, but I have 20 or more episodes scripted for the Basics of Strongman series, and I have more than 25 episodes of the Strongman Theory, which is the advanced course, scripted already. I just have to have the time and the facilities to tape them. So I appreciate your time very much, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.